If you're traveling for sports tournaments, there are 3 things that you must pack in your bag to stay well fueled. I'm here to tell you what those 3 things are. Welcome to the Sports Nutrition Playbook channel. I'm Amy Goodson, sports dietitian, and today I want to talk about the 3 things that you must pack in your bag when you're traveling for sports tournaments. 3 things that can help keep you fueled and hydrated so that you can perform the best that you can. Number 1 is packing on-the-go breakfast options. It is definitely a possibility that you're going to end up in a hotel that has a restaurant or a continental breakfast, or you're going to be able to pick something up on the way. However, fuel is essential in the morning when you're going to be playing in a tournament. So I always encourage athletes to pack non-perishable items that they can either eat for breakfast or eat in addition to breakfast. Some examples might include things like oatmeal packets, whole grain bagels. You could also take trail mix, little peanut butter packs or little peanut butter cups, dried fruit, nuts, seeds, granola bars, and protein bars. These are easy ways that you can create a nutrient-rich breakfast, even if you're having to eat on the go. And it's a way that you can also add to the breakfast that you might be picking up or eating at a hotel. Maybe you think they're going to have a full breakfast and they have a limited option. Maybe you think you're going to get your favorite meal driving through the fast food restaurant to get your breakfast and they don't have everything that you want. So coming prepared is key. That way, if you don't need it, great, you can save it. But if you do need it, you have it. So packing those on-the-go breakfast options or purchasing them at a grocery store when you get to the town that you're going to is going to be key. Number 2, you want to make sure that you pack nutrient-rich snacks. Snacks are really the glue that hold the whole sports nutrition puzzle together, especially when you're at a tournament playing multiple games, multiple matches over the course of the day and a weekend. Oftentimes, you don't know when those games or when those matches are going to be. You're getting told when the next one is after you complete the previous game or match. So you want to make sure that you're well fueled because most of the time concession stands don't have the most optimal fuel to help athletes perform at the highest level. So you want to make sure that you bring carbohydrates. That could be whole grain bagels, whole grain bread, could be granola bars. It could also be fruit. That could be fresh fruit or dried fruit. And then you want to make sure you have some protein on hand to help really stabilize your blood sugar. So when we talk about non-perishable proteins, that means proteins that don't have to be kept hot or cold. You could bring options like beef jerky, turkey jerky, peanut butter, almond butter, sun butter, packets or little cups. You could bring trail mix. You could bring just general nuts. You could bring the protein that you would find in a protein bar. That could be an easy one too. If you have a cooler or a way to keep things refrigerated, then yes, you can bring other easy protein options like yogurt or string cheese or hard-boiled eggs. But if you're going to be on the go and not have refrigeration, bringing those non-perishable proteins will be key. So the goal is to pair carb and protein together. So maybe you have a bagel and peanut butter. You have a granola bar and beef jerky. You have a banana and some peanut butter and a string cheese. These are all options that you can do to help keep your body well fueled when you are waiting for games to start and or finishing up a game and need to refuel really quickly. Having those snacks available in your bag in a cooler nearby so that you can fuel fast is going to be key. Then finally, number 3, you want to make sure that you have proper hydration. Typically in a tournament setting, you're sweating a lot, you're moving a lot, and you often don't have time to really go find fluid. So we want to make sure that you have plenty of water, yes, but ideally that you're also consuming sports drinks that have both carbohydrate, sodium, and potassium. Remember that when you exercise a lot, you burn carbohydrate and you sweat out sodium and potassium. So if you're moving a lot, basketball game, volleyball game, baseball game, you want to make sure that you are replenishing both carbohydrate and those essential electrolytes. So bringing those beverages with you will be key. If you're in a scenario where you get the chance to refuel and take a little bit of a break after a game or a match, then focusing on bringing something like a ready-to-drink shake or a chocolate milk would be a great solution to help you get the carbs, protein, and fluid that you need to recover and be ready for the next game or match. So when you're traveling for your sports tournaments, you want to remember to pack on-the-go breakfast foods, really quick snacks that are going to contain both carbohydrate and protein, and fluids to help replenish both carbohydrate and electrolytes. If you will make sure these three categories of food and beverages get into your bag, you're going to be able to excel at your tournament by being well fueled and well hydrated, not just in the first game, but in all the games to come, day after day after day. To stay up to date with our sports nutrition information, be sure to like, comment, and subscribe to our channel.